Unai, congratulations, the first win of the season. Just how hard did you have to work to see that one through tonight?
We won in precision. Thank you. At home, I felt always here 3 years since I arrived, always strong and confident and creating and building a great atmosphere with energy, players, supporters. And today I felt it again. Sometimes tactically you need, sometimes individually you need, but if you are not building here one energy way, is more difficult. And today we did it. And then is to play. Of course, always is difficult as well. And Bologna, they play well, they demand us a lot. But we played adapting of them and trying to dominate as well in our moments. And I think we won and we deserve to win.
A great goal for John McGinn. Ollie Watkins, I have to ask you, the longer the wait goes on for his goal, as his manager, do you sense there is a lack of confidence or any sort of mental block potentially developing because he can't seem to score at the minute?
He worked today like he is. And it's the first step to recover his confidence. Then he had a penalty, okay, and he created chances as well. But the most important is to recover again confidence and fairly to do your task like he did today. This is the first step he did, and fantastic.
So you're confident that the goals will return?
We'll need more. We'll need more.
Do you feel you saw more of the identity of Aston Villa, what you're looking for out there tonight?
Yes, definitely.
And now backing this up against Fulham in the Premier League, you hoping this could potentially be a springboard or a turning block to give the players confidence if they were lacking in confidence in terms of getting the results?
We need players. And today some players they played, they will repeat on Sunday, and another player they didn't play in the Saturday 11, they will play on Sunday. And Fulham again is very difficult, and we have to try to keep consistency our way. And we are not being consistent until today. Today we won, of course it's important, and we have to try to be consistent on Sunday. Different match, different rival, but a lot of things tactically we have to continue in building, and of course some players well they have to continue adapting of us, and then keep progressing. Of course today this win I think will help us to try to continue working more or less being positive. But each match is coming like as something we have to try to get as a challenge and to fight and to try to prepare as better as possible and try to be demanding with the players preparing it.
Look, your fans out there tonight, they never stopped singing. They were chanting Ollie Watkins' name regardless of what happened with the penalty. A first win in Europe. Does this set the tone that this season could be another special season for Aston Villa in Europe and for your fans?
When I arrived here, I told my dreams. My dreams was to play in Europe. Of course, we played Conference League, we played Champions League, and now in Europa League, I'm so happy. And then how we can feel improving everything, and as well how we can be consistent in Premier League, because through Premier League usually you are getting your objective at the end of the season. And we did it through the Premier League, the first year Conference, the second year Champions League, and this year playing Europa League. Then try to be contender for some trophies. In Europe, of course, in Conference we were, but we lost the semi-final because it's very, very difficult to win. In Champions League we got a quarter final, and this year I am positive, I am excited, I am motivated for the Europa League, but I know it's very difficult to win through it. This is the reason the Premier League is the best and the first objective we have, because we know through it, being consistent, we can achieve our objective. But we started lack of points or lack of some feelings we need to recover. Like today, we recovered it, and hopefully on Sunday we can show it again.
John, that got a little stretch there at the end, but glad to get that one over the line. First win of the season as well.
Yeah, it was important to get a win at home. Obviously, not our strongest start to the season, especially here. We probably could have made it a little bit more comfortable in the first half. They're a good team. They come play for man for man. Really difficult to play against, but we had chances. Obviously, missed a penalty, which could have made it a more comfortable night. But Marco with a great save at the end, and do you know what? At this stage, we'll take anything that's coming.
Yeah, what's been going on this season from your point of view?
Well, it's a collective responsibility. We've not been good enough. It's as simple as that. Nothing more to it. As professionals, we can take the praise when it comes. We've done a lot of praise over the past few seasons, and we're rightly being criticised at the minute. We know how important the league is now, so in there we'll recover quickly. Tomorrow we'll recover quickly, and it's a tough game here against Fulham, but we need to pick up in the league. But there's nothing more than that. We've been on bad runs before. Last season we went on a long unbeaten run. Not a long unbeaten run, we did do that as well, but a long run with a win. And it's very easy to panic, get too critical, but in there we're professionals. We're not happy with what's been on the park, what we're doing, and the results we're getting. So we know we need to turn it round, but what we've got is the quality there, and tonight we showed it, but it's not enough.
Look, you got the goal tonight. I do want to ask you just about Ollie Watkins. The longer that wait goes on, as a captain and perhaps more importantly his mate, do you feel you need to put your arm around him, give him some confidence? Where do you feel he's at as he waits for that goal?
Well, Ollie's a top-class striker. He's not in the England squad for nothing. He's shown over the years here how good a striker he is. And if he's not scoring, that's fine. You see the effort he puts in for the team. We don't need to put any pressure on Ollie. We don't need to add to any external noise. He's been brilliant for us, and he's got nothing to prove to us.
What was the Bologna perspective from that one tonight?
A little bit disappointed. I thought the performance was decent enough to merit at least a point. We had chances in the game. We gave up a lot of chances. Obviously, the way we play is really aggressive, man to man, and we know against a good side like Aston Villa, we're probably going to give up chances at times. But we were in the game for 90 minutes, and it's happened a couple of times this season. It's maybe just a bad habit to get into, to be in the game for 90 minutes, perform decent, but there's nothing to show for it.
Did you enjoy your battles with John McGinn out there tonight?
Yeah, it's obviously a bit strange coming up against him. Obviously know him really well from the national team. Was gutted to see his shot go in the back of the net, to be honest. But just at this level, it's small details, set pieces that can make the difference. And his finish was excellent, to be honest. But yeah, the overall feeling is disappointment.
The away games for Bologna this season haven't quite gone to plan and got the results. What do you think that is? Why?
I don't know. Like I just said there, the 3 games that we've played away from home, we've lost 1-0 in every game. The performance has been decent enough to merit more. And like I said, it's a bad habit to get into. We need to change it pretty quickly. And yeah, like I said, it's just fine details when you come away from home. Our last 3 away games have been difficult. Here, obviously, top side, we've played Roma away, we've played Milan away. So, it's really small details in games of this magnitude, and we've just come out the wrong side of it.
Look, it's only the first game. There's a long way to go in this competition. Is it just a small setback? Sort of, what's the feeling of this competition this season? Yeah,
this is obviously it's a disappointing start. We want to go and do something in this competition. I feel like we've got the quality there, the desire and the belief is there to go and do something. Our goal is, we're not shy about it. Our goal is to get through to the next round, finish as high as possible in the table. So doing that, we need to pick up points. Today's, like I said, small setback, but I'm sure we'll bounce back.